let's get this out of here. Boom. Yeah, today we are doing some mini painting. So basically, for those that do not know, I've been painting some T'au Crisis suits in the Transformers series using the Battlesuit using Starscream's squad paint theme. So we got Starscream here. We got this other one here. And we got the third one over here. So right now what I'm doing is doing some panel lining using a panel lining pen. So let's get this over here. There we go. And whoop, wrong page. And where is my music at? Something went wrong. Okay, let's reload. Okay, my Spotify decided to stop working at the moment. let's get that sorted out. But yeah, so basically, using the panel liner pen, go into the grooves to make those black lines. Like so. Why is Spotify not loading up? I don't know. Oh, there it is. So let's get that music back up a little bit. Just some background music. Oh yeah, so that's right. Music is provided by Outertone. I'll post the link in the chat in a few moments here. Let's see, where is it? Oh, there we go. Boom. And let's pin this right here. There we go. So yeah, so let's bring that back up. Okay. Let's get...
Oh, you want to play Psycho Killer? Can I be the helpless victim? Okay, let's see. No, please don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. I want to be in the sequel.
I guess this song is inspired by Scream. Feels like I need to put some gray back on this thing. Let's get that sorted out real quick. Let's see, where did my gray go?
Like scary movies. What's your favorite scary movie?
Well, that's gonna be done real quick. Let's see if I can get...
Don't hang up on me.
Oops.
I want to play a game.
Not sure what happened here, but we'll get... Get that paint done real quick. Okay, so let's let that dry a little bit. In the meantime,
I've got one question for you. What's your favorite scary movie?
I'll dry this. Oops. I'll get this sorted out real quick. There we go. Okay, so while we're doing that, I did want to do a few things real quick. So, is it this arm? Was the other one? Yeah, it's the other one here. So last time I did do a little bit of a boo-boo. I accidentally glued the wrong arm to the wrong model. Shit happens. So what I'm going to be doing, so I did take off the arm of the correct model to uh, and had to basically take off the nub of the other model to get it done correctly. How can I get this sorted out here? There we go. Tiny little shit of a... God damn it, this thing is hard to take off. So basically what I'm trying to do is get this little piece of a paper clip. There we go. So it's going to be fitted into the arm here with super glue, and then the arm is going to be fitted into the other model. So when playing with super glue, do be careful. Super glue is very sticky, and you don't want to get it into things that are not supposed to be glued. So there we go. I think I might need to cut a little bit off of it here so it fits into the other piece there. Oh, that's... oh shit. Hey Chillzilla, how are ya? Okay, now let's glue that arm in place. Let that... I'm doing good, thank you. Okay. There we go. So, gonna put that aside to dry. And now let's get back to detailing our model. Actually, yeah. So I'm gonna. So while I'm waiting for this one to dry a little bit more, I'm gonna get this one done here because I do want to put the arm on it as well. There we go. Okay. Boom. So any plans for New Year's, Jillzilla? Nice. Alrighty. Gotta shake that pen from time to time. Wait, that's not what I was doing. Alrighty. Sorry about that. God damn it. I have another one of these pens nearby. This one seems to be. Okay. Might be the fucking. So. Got. Okay, you know what? Let's try a different place real quick. Just to see if that's the issue. Yeah, it's. The issue was the area I'm trying to do. Probably because of the metallics. Oh boy. So, perfect. There we go. Much better. Alrighty, and hello viewers that are just joining us. Hey Hooper. How you doing, Ed? So I'm using Gundam marker Tamiya's, I think it's Tamiya. I'm not 100% sure, but these are what I'm using. Sorry, I'll get the logo into it. So basically they're panel liner pens. They're made by Mr. Hobby. Got them off of Amazon. Oops, there we go. So basically they're kind of like a different panel line. And welcome Green Force as well. Yeah, so they're basically for panel lining Gundam models, but they're pretty useful for miniatures as well. So a little bit of a harder to get in some crevices here and there, but it definitely beats using a brush if you don't have the brush skills to get into those. Yeah, I definitely recommend these. Like, if you see Gundam marker on, oh, awesome! Thank you, Hooper, for the follow. But yeah, Gundam marker, you can't really miss it on if you're looking on, I forgot the word, on Amazon. Basically, when I was looking for them, I just basically typed in Gundam panel lining pens. So right now, god damn. Yeah, so basically I'm doing kind of panel lining on this guy just to give it that little anime, retro anime cartoon look. So this is what, I'll get it closer to the camera here. So camera can't really focus real good, but let's see if I can get, there we go. So I've also got this guy here that's pretty much done. I'm just waiting to do the arm because I had to do a few quick touch-ups on paint. But yeah, so basically it makes the color pop out a little bit. Thank you. So it's panel lining. It's not really it's basically, it's like a very thin paint that goes into the cracks of the miniature. So it's basically like you'll thin out like you'll thin out with water your paint quite a lot, or you can use a shader as well to do it, and it's basically just to get those little lines inside the miniature. Yes and no. Speed paints and contrasts definitely do that. Those are basically speed paints and contrasts, yes. But you're not going to be painting the entire model in that contrast, if you get what I mean. So basically, you're just really trying to get into that groove, and you're not painting the entire model with a coat of that speed paint or contrast. Kind of. It's a bit harder to. Yeah, I'm not good at explaining that kind of thing, but kind of. It's basically you're just. It's not really a speed paint per se. It's so, but yeah, you could say it's manual speed paint in a way. But basically, panel liner itself is basically kind of like the Tamiya's extra thin. It comes in a little bottle like that with a little brush on it. That you basically just put it into that groove, and it's just gonna flow into that groove. But you can do it as well with a contrast paint as well, as long as it's very liquidy, and you just put the tip of your brush in that groove. But if you're doing it like me, where I'm basically putting it like right into the inner edges where there's not really a groove, You don't want it to be too runny either, or else it's just gonna go all over the place. So that's why I'm using a pen, because I don't trust myself with with a paint. So you could also kind of call it like edge highlighting in a way, except you're not painting the edges. Yeah, no, yeah. So it's basically kind of like a mix between a contrast and an edge highlight, I guess. Yeah, that unless I try it. Yeah, it's that's one way to look at it. So let's get that. Yeah, I don't really consider myself good at painting yet. Like, I've been out of the hobby for quite a while. I restarted doing miniature painting about a year ago. So, like, honestly, like, I'm not doing that much on the miniature. Basically, just doing base coats, and I'm not really doing any kind of like contrast or anything on these guys. So painting miniatures about a year or so. Like I've been, but but I did paint miniatures when I was a bit younger, like almost 20 years ago, I would say. Yeah, give or take 20 years. So yeah, so I did start off with fantasy Warhammer back in the day. So at the time they were called Lizardmen in fantasy. Uh, Now I think there's Cephalons. I'm not 100% sure what they're called anymore. But yeah, so I had a friend who wanted me to start painting with him. I go like, why not? So I did some Vespids with him. I did another box of Tau. Then we kind of had a bit of a falling out because someone didn't respect my boundaries. And yeah, now I'm painting alone. But I don't mind it. The other name is just for copyright. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I haven't followed Age of Sigmar much, or the old world much. I did buy an Age of Sigmar starter box with my wife that we haven't finished painting yet. One day we'll finish painting it. Let's see. Can I get into this group here? Here we go. But yeah, do you guys paint at all? And if so, what are you guys' favorite models to paint? Let's go right now. I'm just working on some of the box characters for D&D. Nice. Yeah, this hobby can definitely be a money sink. Yeah, especially D&D. D&D does have a lot of cool stuff to minis, but they're very expensive as well. What kind of printer did you get? Was it like a filament one, or is it like a resin one? Yeah, no, fair enough. Filament filament is also cheaper, but so it does help reduce costs as well. Yeah, because with resin you do with a resin printer you do need the airspace for it too. So yeah, I do get it. What? Sorry about that. Little one, I wanted to say something real quick.
Remember how we used to be? Nothing scared us, we were free. Almost perfect, wasn't real. I should have known. Maybe you're not meant for me. I was so foolish, so naive. Playing our song on repeat feels like therapy. No, I'm still not over
Yeah, no, for sure. Like you definitely need like if you're going with filament, you do need a lot more patience because you do need to sand down those lines. And with a smaller printer head, you also it does I think it does take a little bit more time, but like I wouldn't be able to say much. I don't have a printer. I don't have a 3D printer. I've only used ones at a library to do quick prints. Yeah, one of the libraries in the city I live in has one. Like we have multiple libraries, but just the one library in the entire city has a 3D printer, and it's booked quite often. Like honestly, and I get it. I get it. A lot of people want to try out 3D printing. Yeah, there's no shame in being 30 and loving those kinds of things. I'm actually a little bit. I'm actually about 10 years older than you. Okay. Whoops. Okay, now let's do a little bit of a pinning. So, I don't know if you guys were there when I mentioned it, but I did have a bit of a oopsies last time I was doing this. Accidentally glued the wrong arm to the wrong model, so I had to. Oh shit, 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 shit. Oh well. A little bit too much glue there, but there we go. But yeah, so boom, there we go. Alrighty, let's let that sit down a bit. There we go. Okay, so we got one arm on this guy done. What the fuck? Huh? Okay, here we go. Now let's get this arm finished off in, and then we can attach it. Where did this head go to? Oh, there it is. Yeah, no, there's definitely no shame in feeling like a kid again when you open up an awesome present. Let's get into these cracks here. So I've been doing Twitch on and off for about a year, but I started being more regular about a month ago. My buddy Chillzilla and I are doing uh, a Final Fantasy 14 stream every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We're basically going through the entire Final Fantasy 14 main quest, starting. We started at level 1. Both of us are brand new characters and everything, and yeah, we're going through the entire story at the moment.
Ask yourself when you're all alone, can you lead your army into the unknown? Do you have it inside you, in your soul? When they try to cut you down, or you made of stone? Ask yourself when you go to war, if the ball's
Kind
in
of
your
messed up
hands,
that
will
line.
you
Fuck.
shoot or score? Ask yourself, is it who you are? Do you
I'll
have
clean
what
it
it
up
takes to
afterwards.
become a star? Ask yourself, do you really want it? Will you dedicate it all and never stop for nothing? Ask yourself, will you go to war?
There we go. Okay, so let's get a quick.
Rare breed, feel like a Mike Myers in Halloween, cause I'm killing everybody, hands down, I'm up next,
God
gonna tell
damn,
them
there's
who
like
they
that's the
now,
second
lay 'em down, while
horror movie song I've heard since I started streaming today.
Brady in the field, Michael in the clutch. I'm a shark smelling blood, and I don't give a fuck. Where you go and never stop for a damn thing. Not until you're at the top and a damn king. Cause you earned every single thing that you got. You are
Okay.
willing to do everything that they're not.
Now let's attach the arm onto Starscream here. So let's put him onto the stand. And let's get his arm in place. There we go. So we got Starscream finished. So yes, so I'm calling him Starscream because, as you probably guessed, I have based the trio onto the OG Transformers Starscream squad. So we got Starscream, Thundercracker, and our black guy here that I keep forgetting his name. While the drones, they're basically drones that came in the box, are all red and blue. For best results, Green 4 is Google G1 Starscream. Because the newer models, the newer versions of Starscream, they're not quite the same color schemes nowadays. But the OG color scheme is basically what I'm trying to do here. Okay, so now let's get this guy done here. Yeah, I know for sure. Like, especially with Megatron, Megatron is all gray. The other ones, like for example, Soundwave is mostly purple. But yeah, there's a lot of gray Decepticons, that's for sure. Oh yeah, the Michael Bay films. Yeah, that would that's definitely that's the one thing I don't like. As much as I understand the Michael Bay films using real vehicles and whatnot, that's the one thing I kind of that kind of disappointed me. It's the fact that aside from Optimus and most of the good guys, like all the other ones were just gray. Exactly. Exactly. Like I think he's only in Transformers 1 is like just like a one-off line by Megatron going like, "Oh, Starscream, you're here, you little bitch," kind of thing. But yeah, OG Starscream was pretty good. Like he was a very whiny little bitch. But he was I guess you could say a bit of a comic relief character in the OG series. Like he was always trying to backstab Megatron. But his color scheme was always pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. He's basically always trying to overthrow his own boss. Not really. Like he just basically keeps failing and failing and failing. He does overthrow him kind of in the original Transformers movie, but uh, it basically doesn't last very that long because Megatron comes back. But yeah, he always tries to backstab Megatron, which is hilarious. Okay, so leave that head. So there we go. Got his head straight on. Yeah, especially with YouTube essays, that it's a very good way to go at to take on the Transformers lore is with the YouTube essays, because there's so much lore aside from the original animated cartoons. Like they have comic books and everything that rewrites a few things here and there, different timelines. There's a lot of there's a lot. Like I think in even one of the timelines, Unicron, which is a one of the major villains in the entire Transformers universe, is actually planet Earth, which I never understood. But in other ones, he's just a roaming planet. Yeah, Unicron, the giant transforming planet, in one iteration of Transformers, I don't remember which one it was, but was apparently planet Earth. Like the crust of the Earth went around Unicron. It was a very weird thing. It will depend. It depends on which timeline you're in. That's why it's very convoluted. Alrighty. Okay. Okay, so this arm is pretty much done. So let's attach it as well. And there we go. We got our next Decepticon done here. Tender Cracker. Let's put, where did I put his stand? Yay. I lost the stand. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, let's put that here. There we go. Start this one. Boom. Let's put him here with the Starscream. Thank you. Oops. Damn it. Alrighty. Now let's get on to our last guy here. The one I keep forgetting his name.
Can't keep up, would you wait for me when I slow down? My legs are heavy and it's hard to see. Maybe I'm breaking down. I don't wanna hear you say another word that cuts me open. When I'm down on my knees to pray,
I'll have to get some gray onto that. Fuck. You know what? I'll do the touch up afterwards, just in case I fuck up elsewhere. For this one here, I'm not gonna be doing I'm not gonna do black on black because you're not gonna see it. We'll definitely do all the gray and all the purple that we can see.
Losing my head, I'm over obsessed, I failed the plan. I will take the tram, never come back, I will never ever see you again. 'Cause no matter what I do, I constantly keep losing you, just to prove a point that's already true. So why the hell do I follow you? Follow you, follow you. Why do I follow you, follow you? Tell me why do I follow you?
Let's do the feet here. Boom.
I don't wanna reach the end. We're never going back again. And I don't wanna be just friends. So what? All that wasted energy of thinking we were meant to be. Now it's just a fading memory.
I can hear it all the time.
There we
I
go.
can see it in my mind.
So doing it on the purple is a little bit annoying because like the recesses are already very dark, so I don't have to do much on them, but like still. There we go. Let's put him down for a bit. Okay, so I got his face right here, so his face got a little inside here, like this. There we go. And we're good to put his head on. Now let's get that head sorted on. There we go. Got his head on. So, could use a little bit of black here and there, just to some minor touch-ups. Might as well do it now before. Yeah, it was nice having you on here on the Hooper. Hope to see you again soon. And like I said earlier, every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, there is going to be a stream of Final Fantasy XIV if you're interested. Awesome. Have a good evening then, Hooper. See you next time. arm.
Testing the water, how do you feel? How can we make it out here? I swim in your ocean, it swallows me. Something is under pulling, and then suddenly you ask how long I'm staying. I don't know if I should. Our feet entangled in all the lies, all as it you pulling ties. I don't know the way out, can't touch the ground. Are you leaving or stay? Tell me now. And then suddenly you ask how long I'm staying. I don't know if I should go or dive my head in. And then suddenly
Go. We got quite a bit done. So this arm is basically ready to attach. Let's attach the arm. There we go. Got one arm done. Let's get that other arm over here. God damn it. There we go. Put all the sticky tack together. Oops. Okay. Final arm. Let's get to it. Okay. Yeah, so these arms don't need as much because purple's already a very dark color, and seems like the recesses have already been pretty much darkened already. But giving it a little bit of a pass over with the pen does help a little bit. But it's not something that's going to be seen from afar kind of thing. Yeah, this arm is pretty much done. Alrighty, so let's attach it, and then we can start doing some basing on these guys for these guys.
Every time we kiss, words cease to exist. Every day, the same story. I'm trying hard to say, but words won't come my way. How can I tell you? You're everything. You're everything. You're the world to me. How can I tell
And boom, we got our third and final guy. So let's get his base here. Oh, that was a lot of pop. Pop, pop. Poppity pop, pop, pop. Okay, so now for basing. So what I normally do, get either some Elmer's glue or some Mod Podge. Mod Podge is very liquidy, so it does help as well. Oops, that's not what I want to do. So, a bit of Mod Podge in a glass. Take some water. and mix it up. And then you apply the mixture to your base. Alrighty, thank you, Chillzilla. Talk to you later. Yeah, for sure. Now let's get... So what I'm going to be using for my basing is ground coffee. So ground coffee for the first layer. Gonna be putting some more Mod Podge afterwards when that dries. And put... Thank you, Chillzilla. So let's I might need to put in a little bit of extra Mod Podge on this. There we go. Where's the third base? Right over here. So yeah, let's add a little bit more Mod Podge to the mixture. And then just wipe your finger on top of it a little bit. There we go. And now let's do the bases for these guys as well. So get some. And boom. There we go. Definitely going to be needing a lot more Mod Podge on the other bases, but so far this is what it's going to be looking like. So for those just joining us, currently doing some basing on these on the miniatures. Basically putting Mod Podge onto the base and then dipping them in this here, which is ground coffee grinds. Used coffee grinds to be exact, just to make sure that people understand that I am not wasting coffee. I'm just using used coffee grounds that I dried out, which makes a very nice little effect for terrain. There we go. And I will be adding a little bit more Mod Podge afterwards to add in some added texture from some static grass. So this is just part one of the master plan for the basing. So let's go. Next one. I just love that little popping sound. Okay, so you know what? I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna leave it drawn onto here. Liking this track. Alrighty, so let's get this guy. Go. And our final guy to base. Such a satisfying sound, that pop. Okay, so let's put him in the coffee. Just a little bit. Alrighty, and there we go. So we're done with the coffee grinds for now. Well, no, we're just basically done with the coffee grounds. So now I'm going to be adding a little bit more Mod Podge to the bases, and I'll be adding some static grass from. So there we go. Let's wait until this. So this is very old static grass. So it doesn't go bad. It's just very old. It's from the time I was doing Warhammer, like when I was, like I mentioned, over 20 years ago. That's basically the static grass that I was using at the time. So it doesn't really matter if you get some of the coffee grinds onto the brush or in the Mod Podge that you're using at this point, because it's not going to contaminate your entire Mod Podge. It's just going to contaminate, well, it's not even going to contaminate much of the static grass per se, but anyways. Let's get this in here. And there we go. And there we go. We got our first, well, almost finished base. I'm going to be putting a line, I'm going to be doing the rim in black at the very end. So it doesn't need to be doing that now, but at the final stage, before I do the final coat of varnish, they will have a black, solid black band. So if you want, you can also put some Mod Podge here and there on what was that? Oh. Okay. And there we go, we got our second base completed. Now let's get this one here. So yeah, so oops. Gotta wipe that out real quick. Okay. There we go. What? And there we go. A third base done. Oops, almost put the woo, that would have been awful. Okay. Let's get that base done in here. Okay. Got some mod patch on the base there for on the rim. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, there we go. Got that one done.
Don't make me feel alone
There we
again.
go.
I only wanted you. Don't make me feel alone again. I only wanted you.
Okay, let's get. Okay, got another one done. Okay, let's get this one done here. Oh, God. Okay, we'll definitely need to wipe that real quick before I put it in the fucking thing. Ay, 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 ay. Grab a Kleenex. Or a paper towel, depending on what's available to you. And just try to get as much off of it as possible. Okay. There we go. And I'll just add some back up here. Okay. And boom. And we're almost done. We got 2 left. Okay. 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 Another one done. And final one. Let's see. Yeah, so just random places on the mini. On the base, I should say. Put in the static grass. Oh. And tap off the excess. And boom. Now all of the bases have been almost basically done. Let's wash off our brush. There we go. And now for the final part, I'm going to use a different brush for this because I don't want to do something that might fuck it up. I'm going to take my coal black, another brush, and for the final part, went a little bit too far in. We're going to give the rim here for all of these guys a nice coat of black. And boom. So I got one done. Let's get the next one. Alright, another one done. Okay. This one a little bit harder to see because it's black on black, but at the end it's gonna look okay.
Left behind the things I thought I knew for something more. Been chasing dragons in my head. I cut the anchor lines that bound me to the floor, forgetting every word I thought you ever said. And I'm not the victim, but I don't think that I was wrong. I let you keep me in the dark for way too fucking long. I've been cold for far too long. Remember when I was still strong. Drop of blood became a flood, and now just trying to
Okay. And final guy. And we're done. Okay. So now let's put these guys back onto their bases. I'm just gonna finish washing this brush here real quick. Let that dry. Okay, so let's put the drones and our Decepticons back onto these. I forgot about the paint. I got paint on my fingers. Oh no. Fuck. There we go. Okay, now for our final guys. For our big guys. So we got Starscream, Thundercracker, and the third one. And boom. And there we go. So we have finished the crisis suits. So the next step is going to be done off screen, obviously, and it is going to be to coat them in a I lost the word, but it is to coat them in a varnish. There we go. I'll do that one line here a little bit better. Yep, so there we go. So a little bit of a glamour shot here. We got our purple boy. We got Starscream. Thundercracker. And our little drones. So we got one here. Another one here. Unlike this one with the two antennas. This one here. And this one here. Alrighty. So thank you very much everyone who joined me today. It was very fun to have you guys on and chat. VOD will be available on YouTube in the next few days. And again, every Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Chillzilla and I will be playing Final Fantasy XIV together. We are currently still doing A Realm Reborn. and we are going to be hopefully reaching our level 30s in that stream and doing our job quests. So if that is something that interests you, make sure to follow. Uh, give follow on Twitch. I'm on YouTube as well under Life of Honor. And thank you very much again for taking the time to join me today. And I hope that you have a wonderful evening or day, depending on your time zone. Have a good one, guys. Bye.